Hi there, this is Anne with Connor's Clinic, and today we're going to talk about fats and your FADS gene. So when we're talking about fats, we're talking about, nutrition, what we're eating and how it's breaking down in our body and being utilized. So today we're just talking about fats, but ultimately fats, proteins, and carbs, they are broken down into acetyl coenzyme A, and that's what kicks off the Krebs cycle. And through the Krebs cycle, we ultimately produce ATP, which is what our cells use as energy to perform their function. So if somebody is not converting their nutrients properly, they most likely will feel fatigue. So when we're looking at a genetic profile, again, we're looking at all of the genes that are associated with the Krebs cycle. And this FADS gene is just one of those gene families in this section. And as you can see here, this person has a lot of ones and twos in this column for these genes. The ones and twos are signaling variants for each one of those particular genes. So they have a lot of twos and some ones. So this person is most likely not converting their fats, breaking them down appropriately to be utilized for energy. So again, we just check in with symptoms. Do they feel fatigue? This person definitely had some fatigue going on. Other things can affect a person's energy. So again, this is just one area and one gene family. And when we look at the graphs on the right side, we can see where that person is falling in relation to the people who are within our database when we look at genes, and then the average of where those people are falling. And so anytime a person is falling to the right side of the mean, and then, that's kind of the more risk category. And then if they're out way at the end in that red zone, it's even a higher risk of them feeling some ill effects from the variants in this family. So you can see on the top graph here, the FADS1, where they fall, this person falls is the blue line, which is way out to the right there. And then for the FADS2 genes, they're still falling to the right, not quite as high in that red zone, but still in the darker orange zone. So this definitely, genetically speaking, can be a risk, something you want to investigate. Again, this person was having symptoms of fatigue. So another way we can back up kind of what we're looking at when we look at genes is by doing a organic acids test. And so this is looking at fats, proteins, carbs, energy production as well. And right now, again, we're just talking about fats, but we're looking at this top section here, and we can see labs are markers in the high level, which indicates that there are some blocks in the metabolic pathway as far as fat utilization is concerned. So this is another way we can just kind of check in and see where a person is at as far as looking at labs. So when we look at labs, we check in with symptoms, and we're looking at genetics, and we have a really pretty clear picture of what the person might be experiencing. We can make some suggestions then. Of course, a person can increase the amounts of fats, healthy fats that they are consuming in their diet. Then we also have supplements that will support this fatty acid assist, supports digesting of fats, transporting those fats into the cell so they can go through that Krebs cycle. The Body Bio PC and the Omega Pure, those are great sources of fats as well. If you have any questions about these supplements, or if you're interested in looking into more of your genetics personally, you could definitely schedule a free consultation. We offer free 15-minute phone consultations. You can schedule that by calling the clinic, or you can schedule that online through my online calendar. Thank you. Hopefully this was helpful. Bye-bye.